Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Well, this video is sort of a celebration video in that we've reached 1,000 subscribers. So I wanted to come on to say thank you to those who have subscribed, ask those who haven't subscribed to please do it, and to explain a little bit about who I am, where I've come from, and where I want to see this channel go. So first of all, if you've already subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please click on the subscribe button down below. Click on the like button for my videos as well if you like the videos. And that way, YouTube sends out my videos to more people. So, thanks again. But now, who am I? Why do I do this? So, my name is Mike Patterson. I've been a photographer for over 37 years. I have a photography business in Lethbridge, Alberta, which is in southern Alberta, Canada. I've done everything in the photography industry you can imagine. I started out doing nature and wildlife photography, weddings, family pictures. I shot for tens of thousands of people. I've shot for companies. I've worked for newspapers, magazines, nationally and internationally. I've done tons of stuff. When I started out in photography, there wasn't an internet. So the way that I learned was reading books and taking classes and courses. I found that there was a huge, shall we say, lack of good information. So after a couple of years of doing photography, I actually started organizing and presenting workshops and classes on teaching photography. At the first, I would bring people in to teach, and then over the years, I became the main teacher. In line with that, I also started a full-service photo lab, and I printed and I developed my own stuff in-house. First using a small black and white darkroom, then moving into a full color system that was fully automated, that would put the film in one end, it came out the other end, all dry and ready to go, to printing the stuff through a full commercial printer. And then I moved into digital photography. So that's who I am, and that's where I've come from. So why this channel? What happened to bring this channel about? Well, I always tell people we have to go back to the beginning when I started originally learning photography. And like I said before, there's a lot of lack of or a lot of misinformation. And I noticed that over the years that some of the information that was out there was really taking people down the wrong road. And the thing that pushed me over the edge to start teaching years ago is the same reason that I teach today and the same reason I started this channel. Years ago, when I was just starting out, I read an article written by a very famous nature photographer, and it was in the largest magazine, the photography magazine of the day, and it talked about how to get better pictures. And the one thing about this article was, go out and buy a really good tripod, and you'll never have a bad photo ever again. So I believed it. I took all my money. I went out and bought the best tripod I could afford. I still own that tripod, by the way. And I went out to take some pictures. Well, I noticed it worked 50% of the time, 25% of the time, but things still didn't work right. If there was leaves blowing in a tree, no matter how good of the tripod was, no matter how sturdy it was, the leaves still moved. If I was photographing animals and the animals were moving, the best tripod in the world did nothing because the animals were still blurry. And it took me a couple months till I found out that this photographer was actually paid a lot of money for the day to promote this tripod manufacturer. And I was ticked off. I was not impressed. Now, I don't know if he deliberately misled the people who were reading the article, or maybe the article got cut to fit that spot. I really don't know. But it really annoyed me that I spent a lot of money on a tripod and my results were as good as I was getting before, no better. And that's what got me into teaching. And what got me into teaching on YouTube was the fact that COVID hit. So I started listening to some of these people on YouTube talk about photography, and I was as ticked off as I was originally with hearing some of this information. So I decided if I couldn't have my studio open, if I wasn't doing printing for people, and I wasn't able to have people in here for teaching, I needed to get my information out there somehow. So I started a YouTube channel for my current and past students. And I thought, well, why just have it for them? So I put the channel out there for everybody. Now, you'll notice the channel split into two things, the business end of photography as well as practical tips of photography. Funny thing is, the number one thing that I mentor people for is the business end of photography. But the number one thing that people watch on YouTube is the technical end of photography. Funny. So I do a video. I try to get a video a week out. Depends upon my schedule because I am a full-time photographer. Like, my business is open right now. I'm sitting in my business. I just had a customer come in. Courier is bringing some courier in a few minutes. So I'm running a full-time business. But I want to get this information out to you so that you can grow your photography with real information, not with stuff that's just parroted by other people. That's the stuff that people that run YouTube channels are telling you, but they have never taken a picture in their life. I want to get stuff out from a professional photographer to you so that you can understand photography better and you can get better pictures. That's what I'm all about, and that's what I want to have this channel about. So I hope you like this channel. I hope it helps you to grow your photography. I will give you a promise, like I tell all my students. I will never tell you or sell you anything that I do not use myself or that I do not believe you actually need. I actually lost my sponsors because over the years, sponsors had gotten more and more picky, and they said that, oh, we want you to promote our products and tell people they have to buy the products whenever you're teaching. And I said, no. So I won't let that happen on this channel either. If I do review a product, I will tell you it's a review. I will tell you the good and I will tell you the bad if I review a product. I'm not going to tell you you need to go and buy a product just so that I can make money. That's not me. And if you know me, I can have a much bigger business, but I don't want to have a big business. I want to have a business where I can enjoy myself. And that's what my YouTube channel is too. I want to share information that will work for you, that you can enjoy, that you can improve yourself on, and we can go from there. So thank you. Click on the like button, click on the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video. Get out there, take some amazing pictures. Bye-bye now.